Hi, everybody. I am Mac Guerreiro with High Vibes Media. This is Eric Rachmany, lead singer and guitarist to Rebelution. We are here in the Greek Theater right before their sold-out show for their Free Rein tour. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. This is awesome. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you for having us. So, you guys started in what, 2004 in about Santa Barbara?
Yep.
Awesome. It's been a while, right?
Yeah. It's crazy to think about, but yes, I am old. Yes.
Not the point. The whole point is going back to the very beginning. What really inspired you guys to create reggae in particular?
Let's see. When I was in high school, I found reggae. I'd heard Bob Marley as a little kid, but I didn't really know a lot about the reggae genre until I went and saw a live show. So I actually came to Berkeley and I saw a show at this place called the Ashkenaz, and this guy named Don Carlos was performing. And my sister had showed me a couple songs of his, and I really liked it. And she said, "Come with me to the show." And I went to the show and just was blown away. And that moment. Everybody has a moment where their eyes get wide, and you just become just infatuated with a scene, and the music just really hit me here. And everybody's kind of got that experience where music hits them in that way. But that was it for me. And then I really wanted to explore the reggae genre. So when I got to Santa Barbara in 2004, I was looking for a lot of other people in the town that were into reggae music and wanted to play reggae music. So I met Marley, Wes, and Rory, and we just were a cover band to start, and then all of a sudden it turned into something more. And here I am, 14 years later.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's incredible. Well, I mean, it's obvious we've been following you guys. You know, you did some interviews about the creative process behind Free Rein, your new album. It's obvious that it's got a special place for the band, right? So how does it feel to know that it's still alive and well on the charts and that your fans are still soaking it up?
It's awesome. I think it's a real testament to our fans, you just said. I think people really want to spread the word about Rebelution. They want to show their friends, hey, check out this music. They get satisfaction out of getting a new fan for us. So it's really a movement together. It's not just about the band. It's about the entire Rebelution family, and that includes our listeners. So it's amazing that this is our 6th album. I can't believe how much time has gone by so fast. And Free Rein, we really put a lot of time and effort into. We were really hands-on with the album. And just like every album we put out, we love all 6 of them. And it's just a real honest recording and creative process that we're able to put on a CD, on an album.
That's amazing, and it is an amazing album. And I know it's super, super hard to choose, but we'd like to know if there's one song that you could anybody who maybe can't listen to the rest of it, but they have to listen to this one song, what would that song be and why?
That's a tough one. I really like the song Trapdoor on Free Rein, and it's a little bit different. It's a little more groovy and soul, maybe a little R&B, maybe a little jazzy, but I really like the message in it, and part of the challenge in life for I think everybody, not just myself, is to be completely open with your emotions and your feelings. And even though there might be a difficult conversation to have, it's really important to get through that because you'll feel a lot better afterward. And so the song Trapdoor is really about someone that doesn't want to confront those issues and doesn't want to be open about their emotions, and they're looking for a way out, right? Like a trapdoor, just to sneak away and just, not confront those things. And I see it happen with everybody. Everybody has a difficult time just being fully expressive and fully open. It's a very difficult thing to do. So I think I would choose that song just because now that I'm 34 and I see the way people interact, and myself included, I think that's something that really needs to be addressed, and so I would say that song.
That's a really great choice. And you said that you feel like a lot of people want to spread the word about Rebelution, right? And I mean, to choose a song like that, I thought you were going to choose Celebrate, but so much better. How do you feel about the fact that Rebelution seems to slowly but surely be inching its way into the mainstream? Is that something that you guys are welcoming, whether it's intentional or not?
Well, I think it's great because I feel like our message is worthy to be spread. It's like you said, a lot of the reggae influenced music coming out of this country doesn't really get the time of day. So I really appreciate what you guys are doing and taking the time to interview and really expose what we're trying to do in this movement. I think people in this movement generally have a really positive message to spread, where a lot of the music and mainstream don't really have that, or not as much. So the message, the topics that we're choosing to discuss, are we're trying to influence people, we're trying to motivate people, encourage people to think positively. I know music has done that for me, so I want to do that for the people. And a lot of that I really found through reggae music. You know, it was positive music for the most part. So I just want to do the same thing. And so if we can get into the mainstream a little bit more, I think it's the better, because I think we have a really positive message to spread.
I completely agree. And I mean, I've been to a few of your shows, and it is not a one-person thing putting that together. Can you speak a little bit on the relationship between the moving parts of the Rebelution team?
Yeah, it's way more complicated than people think. I mean, we have a lot of touring band members with us that help contribute. We have a lot of crew with us. We have our tour manager. I mean, we probably have 20 to 25 people on the road with us, and that's just the Rebelution team. And so we're on tour with Stephen Marley, who has a big squad of people, and Common Kings and Zion I, and lots of friends and family around. So I mean, there's a lot of moving parts, and I think a lot of people don't really understand how difficult it is to tour. And I think it's wonderful that you guys are actually exposing the ins and outs of touring life, because I think a lot of people are interested in what happens behind the scenes. So props to you guys.
Well, thank you. Being an artist and having this team, High Vibes, being created by artists, we really appreciate what goes on behind the scenes, because I'm sure you wouldn't feel nearly as supported without the incredible members of the team that you have.
They're very important, yeah. To be able to perform for an hour and a half plus 5 days a week, you need a really good supportive team around you, and the team we have is excellent. They really make my job a lot easier, where I can just kind of put on the guitar and feel relaxed and just go out and do my thing and fully express myself.
That's beautiful. Now, on the lighter side of touring, we see you guys posting occasionally about some shenanigans. Might I mention a ping pong tournament? Want to speak a little bit about that? Does it happen every tour? What's up with that?
It's been the tradition the last few years. We're lucky we've been touring for so long. I guess not so long, but we've been touring for over 10 years, where we can bring a lot of games with us. So we bring a ping pong table with us. We try to do a tournament every year. I'm not sure when the tournament is. It's going to happen very soon here. I am the reigning champion the last couple of years, but I do have some competition this year. So we'll see to be determined who is the champion this year.
Well, who is your main competition, do you think? Unless you don't want to call them out.
No, that's all right. Yeah, our main competition, my main competition is our photographer, our videographer. His name is Sam Medina, and I'm gonna start training pretty hard after this interview is over to make sure I keep the throne.
Well, we'll make sure to let you get to that. We just have one more thing for you. We know you have this really exciting thing coming out. It's already sold out, you guys. Do you want to talk a little bit on the Brightside Festival that you guys have coming up?
Yeah, so we wanted to put on a festival. We didn't know where to do it. We struggled for a few years trying to find a site, and then magically we heard of a spot in Jamaica, the home of reggae music, which is Jamaica has completely influenced Rebelution. We would not be here if it wasn't for the amazing musicians and creativity coming out of Jamaica. So we are so honored to be able to play in Jamaica and bring people from all over the world to this festival. As in Rebelution, what we really want to do is expose a lot of the music coming from Jamaica. I think Rebelution might be kind of a gateway to the reggae genre. So that's why we really enjoy having musicians from Jamaica on tour with us and on our album. And so we hope to have a lot of special guests at the festival. And we really want to celebrate reggae music, and we want people to know how much reggae music from Jamaica has influenced us. So to be there is incredible. I think everybody's looking forward to it. We did not know it was going to sell out, and we plan on doing it every year.
Well, we'll definitely see you there sometime. Thank you so much. On behalf of the High Vibes team, it is such a pleasure having you. On behalf of your fans, thank you for contributing to such a positive, amazing band. It's truly been awesome. This is Eric Rachmany from Rebelution. I'm Mac Guerreiro with High Vibes Media. Please, if you haven't already, check out Free Rein, Rebelution's new album, available on all music streaming services. Thank you.